welcome back the man they hoped would be the club's saviour. Former favourite Francis Lee was installed as the new chairman at Manchester City. This after months of boardroom squabbling at a struggling club. Lee's first match at the helm was at home to another side who were in the doldrums, Ipswich Town.
Flitcroft. Oh, what has he done here? That's a crazy ball, it's cost a goal. Rocastle surrounded every time he's in possession as Ipswich recognise the threat. That's all the threat, that's brilliant. 3 in the centre, Rocastle crosses, and this time Griffiths finds the corner. It's a great equaliser, inspired by Rocastle. Now is this the chance that City have been looking for? Flitcroft! Gary Flitcroft repays the debt.
Elation at the final whistle for Francis Lee, and despite further traumas, City would survive, but only just. Swindon Town had struggled in top company all season, but the new year signalled a little change in fortune for them, especially for striker Jan Piotov. The Norwegian had failed to score a goal until January, but then managed 13 in the next 17, including this hat-trick. Piotov's attempts, though, to keep Swindon in the Premier League would be destined to fail. At White Hart Lane, it wasn't proving the season Aussie Ardiles had hoped for. Spurs were in the lower half of the table, their home form was appalling, and when they faced Blackburn, they found Alan Shearer in menacing form.
Ripley. Shearer! Great header! A great goal! Gallagher. It's 2-0.
Shearer's goal was his 50th for Blackburn, a terrific effort on his part, and by all England's leading scorers who made the 1993-94 season a real feast of goals and records. Back with the title race, Blackburn were making up ground on Manchester United as the champions were involved in domestic cup competitions. Blackburn won both their games in hand. They had a fine win over third-place Newcastle, the scorer not Shearer for once, but David May. So at this stage, the lead for Manchester United was now down to 7 points. Blackburn's charge was gathering pace, and with the rest of the pursuing clubs now seemingly out of touch, they were the only realistic challengers to United for the title. With Blackburn now breathing down their necks, the pressure seemed to be getting at Manchester United. For the second time this season, Chelsea proved to be a real bogey team for them. Kevin Peacock scored the winner again, as United were beaten for only the second time in the league. United were reeling a little, and worse was to follow at Swindon. The volatile Frenchman Eric Cantona was sent off for this malicious stab on Swindon's John Moncur. The replay evidence was certainly damning. Cantona received a 3-match ban, with United only managing to draw with the bottom club. 4 days later, incredibly, Cantona received his marching orders again, this time at Arsenal, after a second bookable offence. This one seemed a much harsher decision, but Cantona would now be up for 5 more matches. Eric Cantona's skills illuminated this season, but he is certainly a wayward genius. United, without Cantona, had their treble dreams extinguished by Aston Villa as the Midlanders won the League Cup at Wembley by 3-1. Just at the moment, United seemed on a downward spiral. Blackburn, though, were apparently growing stronger, although at Sheffield Wednesday they left it late, very late.
Blackburn throwing men forward. Rippling. Danger still. It's a great save, he might go now, it has for Newell.
At the end of March, with under 10 games to go, Blackburn were just 3 points adrift. United were faltering. The momentum was with Kenny Dalglish's side, but enter then the party poopers, Wimbledon. Blackburn were thrashed 4-1 at Selhurst Park, including goals from Dean Holdsworth and Robbie Earle. And with Manchester United then beating Liverpool, the pendulum had swung back dramatically in United's favour. Easter Saturday in what was billed as the Championship Showdown, with Blackburn 6 points behind United. This match wouldn't decide the title, but surely a victory would give either side a massive lift.
And Mayers found Newell up there. And it's swung in here for the chance for Shearer! What a start to the second half! Then Ripley. Blackburn keeping 2 men up on the halfway line, and Shearer's made the break in here behind Pallister. It's a great ball, Shearer might finish it!
A superb win for Blackburn, and if they could now beat Aston Villa in their next home game, Rovers would draw level with United at the top for the first time this season.
Jason Wilcox now takes on Earl Barrett. It's a great ball into Newell. Shearer! 1-0!
Kenny Dalglish delighted at his side, having hauled back a lead which at one point had been 16 points. For United, though, another turning point in their season. In the FA Cup semi-final, they were a goal down to Oldham with only seconds of extra time remaining. Then Mark Hughes produced this spectacular goal. The reaction from the United camp said it all. The team were back on course for the League and Cup double. For Blackburn, there was also a significant moment at Southampton. A point would take them clear of United. At 2-1, they still looked like pulling the game round until Tim Sherwood was adjudged to have handled the ball. Matthew Le Tissier scored with a penalty and Blackburn were beaten. And although United also lost on the same day, the balance of power was shifting again. We would know more after the Manchester derby, with Cantona back for United, and then when Blackburn faced Queen's Park Rangers.
Turning away from Rocastle. And then finding Hughes. That's delightful work from Hughes. Here comes Kanchelskis now, and he gets into the area. Cantona's inside of it. If he can find him, it must be a goal! There's Hughes. Cantona had to check. Now he doesn't. He's onside. Cantona could get the second for United! It's so easy.